Hi, and welcome to the Yoga with Tim 30-Day Challenge. I'm Tim, this is my dog Ollie, and I designed this challenge as a way to help you to build strength, flexibility, to gain vitality, and serenity through your yoga practice. My goal is that by the end of this 30-day challenge, you'll feel like yoga is something that you want to incorporate into your daily routine. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Sit up straight and tall. Bring your palms together, and let's just take a moment with the eyes closed to go inward. Feel your breath expanding from your center. Just feel the sensation of your breath moving in and out. Then open your eyes, but keep your inward focus. Twist to your right. Left hand to the outside of your knee, right hand behind you. Draw your breath all the way down through your central channel, towards the base of your spine. And twist to the other side. Again, once you get into the twist, breathe all the way down and feel the breath as you draw it down. It's helping you to elongate, find space. Isn't that kind of cool? Come back to center. Then bring your knuckles to your temples and let's mobilize with the breath. We'll do a little vinyasa. As you exhale, draw the elbows in, open up your back. As you inhale, lift, open up your chest. Exhale to draw in, slow and steady with your breath. Inhale to open up. As you lengthen the breath, you might be able to find more range of motion. Exhale to draw in. Inhale to open up. Then bring your fingertips to the side and walk your right fingertips over as you reach up and over with your left arm. Now sit down through your left hip and then feel that tension starting to come into your side body and your armpit chest. I want you to breathe into your side body like you had gills. Let the gills open. Feel the fascia starting to make way for the muscles to lengthen. And then come back up. Go to the other side. Sit down through your right hip. Right when you feel the barrier stretch, don't try to jam past it. Instead, I want you to just go there and breathe into it. Create more space instead of trying to jam yourself. Don't make it a jam session. Come back up. All right, then come onto your hands and your knees. Don't fall off the edge of your roof. With your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips. As you inhale, tip your sit bones up, lower back into a back bend, middle back, upper back, neck. As you exhale, round through your low back, middle back, upper back, and neck. Inhale. Let the movement be fluid, like a wave rolling through your spine. Exhale. One more time. Feels so good just to move around. Come into neutral, hold there. Now send your right arm forward. Turn the thumb up, rotate the tricep down. Then stretch your left leg back behind you. So as you push down through your left leg, I want you to roll the inner thigh up towards the ceiling. The groin spins back. Then firm your buttock towards your heel. You should feel your belly lift up. Now firm just the right amount so that the groin can stay released up. Then as you firm the buttock down again, raise the back leg up an inch. You should feel your core turn on to support you. Lower your hand and your knee as you inhale. And as you exhale, reach that same hand and knee back out. Buttock firm to the heel, belly up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to reach out. So your spine isn't rounding or sinking anywhere. Inhale to lower. Exhale to reach out. Change sides. Stretch your right leg back. Left arm forward. Firm the buttock down. Then lift the heel up without your middle sinking. Inhale to lower. Exhale to reach out. Inhale to lower. Exhale to reach out. Inhale to lower. Last one. Don't let the middle sink or twist. Lower your hand and your knee. Then one leg at a time, step back in the plank pose. You really just want to hang out today. All right, so bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. And Feel that you're long in your plank. You're finding your mountain pose line from your ankles to your hips to your shoulders to your ears. Press into your hands, lift through your wrists so you're not sinking. Lift the forearms up. Resist gravity with your front body, the thighs, your middle. And then maintaining your plank without your upper back rounding, blades plugged onto the back, bring your right knee up to your chest. Change, bring your left knee up to your chest. Change, right knee up. Change, left knee up. This is worse than goat yoga. Then hold there in your plank, glide back into downward facing dog. So in downward dog, you're making an inverted V shape. The feet go hip distance apart, hand shoulder distance apart, push down to your hands, turn your triceps down like you did when we were on hands and knees, and then keep your middle lifted, but keep reaching your heart towards your hands so you get length to your thoracic spine. Decompress your spine as you're stretching here. Then walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. As you inhale, slide your hands up your shins, and again, decompress. Reach through the side ribs, exhale, fold forward. Little bend in the knees could help the pelvis to tip over, especially if you have tight hamstrings. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Spread your arms and reach up. Exhale, spread your arms and fold forward. Inhale, find a flat back. Step back, one leg at a time into plank. Bear, could I move you back a little bit? You really want to stay there. Then lower down onto your belly. Stretch your arms all the way forward. And press down through your hands, rotate your triceps down. Then as you exhale, bend your elbows back into cactus position and externally rotate your arms. Spin the biceps up, triceps down. Lift your heart up, but roll your inner thighs up and engage your glutes. Inhale to stretch your arms forward. Exhale, pull back. Externally rotate, turn on your back muscles. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, pull back, hold there. Outer thighs turn down, groins release up. Then lower your heart down. Push up onto your hands and your knees with a strong core, chest open. And then lower slowly to elbow height. Lift yourself back up and stretch back into your downward facing dog. From down dog, look in between your hands. Walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Spread your arms, root down through your feet as you grow tall up over your ankles. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale into a flat back, find length. Plant hands, step back, plank position. Now hold in your plank, strong in your core. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Change, left knee to left elbow. Change, right knee to right elbow. And starting to pick up the pace now, but without letting the shoulders wiggle around, the shoulders stay stacked right over top of the heel of the hand. If this was too much on your wrist, you can practice this warm-up just with your knees down. And then we're going to twist. So take the knee to the opposite elbow. But again, stabilize. Try not to let your shoulders twist, just twisting from the hips down. Stretch that leg back. Set your knees down, lower slowly to elbow height. Pause. Lift back up. Lower down onto your belly. Stretch your arms forward, legs back. Press down through the feet as you reach to your arms. Exhale, bend back into cactus. Outer thighs turn down. Backs of the legs turn on. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, cactus. Draw your navel up to your heart. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, cactus. Hold there. Place your hands next to your side ribs. Lower your chest, keeping your whole spine like a stick. Push right up. And back into downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms to your side. Stand tall in mountain pose. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find a flat back. Step back into plank. Hold in your plank, right knee to your chest. Blades on the back, middle in. Change sides, left knee to your chest. Change sides. Change sides. Stretch that leg back, lower down onto your belly all the way slow. Toes back, arms forward. Inhale to reach long, reach through your crown, reach back through your toes. Exhale, bend back into cactus. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bend back into cactus. Last one, inhale to reach forward. Exhale, cactus, hold there, melt your heart forward. Then bring your hands next to your side ribs, lower your chest. Knees down or not now, your call, push straight up into plank. Downward facing dog. I'm the most dramatic when it comes to yoga. Press down through your left toe mounds, raise your right leg up from the inner thigh. But don't let everything just hang out. After midnight, you can let it all hang out. But for now, we're going to keep it in while we're moving things around. So integrate your core as you stretch your leg. Shift into plank, pull your knee up. The whole thing's going to be a core exercise. Step your foot up by your thumb. Lower your back knee slow and controlled. Bring your hands to your right knee and start to upright yourself. Lift up through the front of the pelvis. Raise your left arm up. Feel that deep, full body stretch. Front body stretch. It's not full. I don't know, full body. Okay, and then from here, bring your hand down onto the mat and twist. Spin your navel, take your arm up. Then keeping your right thigh bone plugged back, lift your back knee up. Feel the freedom that your breath can offer. Draw the breath all the way down through the back of the palate, through the central channel. Feel the elongation through the midline with your breath. Crown straight ahead, tail straight back. But also feel the space across your back ribs, skin on the back ribs spreading. Bring your hand down, step back into plank pose. Hold there in your plank, or lower slowly into low plank. Pause and lift back up. Stretch back into down dog. Now reach down through your left toe mounds as you raise your right leg up. Switch that, reverse that. Reach down through your right toe mounds, raise your left leg up. Hold there, push into your hands, turn your triceps down, spread your blades, keep your middle plugged up. Then shift into plank, pull your knee up to your chest. Lift up high. Round your back now like you're doing cat-cow, and lightly step your foot up by your thumb. Lower your back knee slow and controlled. My wires are coming out. Press down through your foot, hands to your knee, start to peel yourself up off your thigh. Lift up in your middle, don't let your wires spill out, and then raise your arm up. Integrate your core and you'll feel that deep stretch through the front body line. The groin releases back on the back leg, the buttock goes down towards the back of the knee. Now bring the hand down and twist, take your arm up. Plug your left thigh bone back into the hip socket. This will help your outer hip to turn on, which is going to help you to activate the core. Without the hip kicking out, lift your back leg up. As that hip activates, you'll feel the stretch there deeper, but you'll be able to get the length through the midline instead of hunching over in the stretch. Bring your hand down, slow and controlled. Step back into plank pose. Hold in your plank, or do an optional chaturanga push-up. Knees down or not, it's your call. Lift back up. Stretch back into down dog. Breathe in your downward facing dog. Now let's just drop down to the knees for a moment and come to child's pose. Now I want to encourage you throughout the rest of the practice and throughout the rest of the challenge, you can always take child's pose instead of downward facing dog. So just remember the practice is about creating health for the body. We're not trying to jam ourselves or be aggressive. We want to feel that each pose is supporting our development as opposed to giving us setbacks. Come up onto your hands and your knees again, and then stretch back into your downward dog. Walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale to fold forward. Utkatasana. Sit your hips back like you're sitting into a chair. But lift your ankles and draw your shins back so you turn on the posterior chain. Now scoop up your navel as your tail drops down. Raise your arms up. Feel your strong legs supporting you. Lift up your navel, lift up your side ribs. Look up and join your palms. Ooh, lift your elbows. And then stand tall, mountain pose. Reconnect to your breath. Then turn to your side and take your legs wide apart. Angle your left leg in just a little. Turn your right leg all the way out. As you press down into your back foot, bend your right knee. And feel that your right inner leg lengthens so that your knee tracks in line with your second, third toe. Now tip from your pelvis. Bring your forearm onto your thigh. Reach down through your back heel and grow yourself long to the line of your ankle, just like we were doing in mountain pose. Take your left arm all the way over your ear. So you're recreating in each one of your poses this essence of mountain. That could be a cologne for men, essence of mountain. Okay, press to your feet. Come back up. Would it be piney? I don't know what do you think? Take your right arm up and get tall through your right side body, but turn your right thigh out so your knee is pointing forward and reach out over your leg. Udhita Trikonasana. That's fancy for triangle pose. Now, where are you steering yourself? Turn your right thigh, your foundation leg, so your knee is pointing in line with your second, third toe, but push even into your foot as you do. Then, as you press to your back heel like your gas pedal, shoot your spine like an arrow out to the line of your back ankle so that you're not leaned back and you're not hunched over. Press through your feet, come up to stand, turn your toes in, feet parallel. Stand here in the line of your ankle, strong and tall. Then angle your right leg in a little, turn your left leg all the way out. Watch out for your fuzzy dog. As you press into your back heel, bend your left knee. Hold there. Smooth the skin on your left inner leg towards your knee and tip from your pelvis out over your thigh. Bring your forearm onto your thigh and stretch your arm all the way over. I should have worn longer shorts. This is getting a little awkward. Reach into your back heel. Now, even here in this pose, turn your left thigh, that's your foundation leg, press even into your left foot. Your hip moves back towards your back heel, lengthen through your back ankle line. Press into your feet, inhale, come up. Keep your left thigh turned out as you raise your left arm up. Are you able to maintain that? Keep the inner foot pressed down, and then reach out over your leg, tip your pelvis out over your thigh, but keep your side body long as you put your hand down. Triangle pose. Go inward, reconnect to your breath. Press through that back heel. Shoot your spine out through the line of your back ankle so that you're not sinking, you're getting lift, turning on what's dull, but still connecting to the breath. Press into your feet, come back up, turn your toes in. Bring your hands to your hips. Now roll your shoulders back, open your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway, pause there, press into your feet. Then set your fingertips down. Walk your hands back, let your head drop. Really lucky to get this time together, practicing, connecting to the breath, being in the body, practicing our moving meditation. So in each pose that we hold, feel the sensations, feel your breath. Just observe what a blessing it is to be able to experience this, to be in the physical body, to have a human experience. Inhale into a flat back. Press through your feet, come all the way up to stand. Turn your right leg out and step up. Okay, that's all the preaching that I'll do for today. Press feet, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, find length in your flat back. Step back into plank pose. Jeez, really right in the way. Now hold in your plank, set your right knee down, plant your right hand right underneath your right shoulder, and open up into side plank. So this is a great core exercise or a great way to burn out your wrist. If you just want to hang out here with the knee down, work on opening and slowly building strength in the arm, that's cool. Otherwise, you can try stretching this leg out behind, press into the edges of the feet, squeeze in with your legs, engage your hips, stretch them towards your heels, and then pull up through your side ribs. Get that posture line through your ankles again. That's your mountain pose line. Slowly with control, we're going to change sides. Left knee down, left hand down. Turn my back to you for a second. Open up. Good. So it's a great stretch for your hip. You can hang out here, or full thing is you push into the hand, lift up through the forearm, keep the shoulder turned externally, upper arm really, press into the feet, and then engage your hips towards your feet. Let your head drift back into alignment with your spine so that the head and neck are participating with the rest of the spinal column. Breathe through your nose. Feel your strong core. Side ribs hug in. Slowly with control. Come back into your plank. Good. Then lower into plank on your forearms. Oh my gosh. This is the plank challenge. Push down your forearms. Squeeze your armpits down. Hug your rib cage down. Engage your legs. We're going to hold for 3, 2, middle in, and slowly lower with control. Now eventually we should find a more sattvic quality, which is a more balanced quality, but right now it's a little intense in the beginning. You're going to get better, don't worry. Roll your chest open. Feel that curve that's sinking in your lower back. Draw that energy up your spine. Sphinx pose, it feels so good. You could just bottle this up. Okay, then lower your chest down. Press back up onto hands and knees and stretch back into downward facing dog. Then come into a seated position. Sit with your legs stretched out in front of you into a danda, a stick or a staff. Use your hands to support the opening of your chest. Roll your thighs down. Press out through your feet. Just like in mountain where you're growing tall up over the ankles, when you get seated, grow tall up over your sit bones. This is a great pose to work on your back body flexibility and your core strength. Now here's an even more exciting one for your core strength. Lean your torso back halfway, balance in between your sit bones and your tailbone. Then scoop your low abs in and up as you raise your feet up. Woo. And then see if you can take your arms forward without sinking back. Open up your toe mounds. And then slowly with control, set your heels down and roll down onto your sacrum lower back. Hold there. Press down through your hands. Squeeze the back of the armpits in. Pull the belly in. And then push your right leg forward. Low boat pose. Change legs. Change legs. Change legs. Oh my gosh. Now see if you can take both legs forward. Abs stay in though. Hug that back of the armpits in. And then come right back up into boat. Lower into low boat. Bend your knees, lower your head down. Pillow here. And with your arms up, knees up. Opposite arm leg stretch. Push your right leg forward and lower it slow. Belly in as you reach your left leg back. Don't let your middle pop up. Keep your neck long and your hips reaching out of your lower back. Come back up. Change sides. Inhale back up. Exhale, change sides. This exercise is great for people with low back problems. Change sides. And change sides. Come back up. Set your hands down. Set your feet down. Then with your feet hip distance apart, heels close to your buttock, press your upper arms down, press your heels down, and lift your hips up. Bridge pose. Now that same action, that same neutral rotation action, mountain pose action, back leg action for all the standing poses, groins release down, grip the backs of the legs. Now grip the buttocks and then start to lift your hips up higher. Contract the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, neck free and long. Press those upper arm bones down into the floor. Just 10 more minutes here. Jeez, feel like I've been holding forever. Slowly lower yourself back down. Open your arms out to the side. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And slowly let your legs fall over to the left. Come back to center. Change sides. Cross your left ankle over and slowly let your legs fall over to the right, but try not to let your left shoulder lift up as you do. Come back to center. Stretch out for Savasana, corpse pose. So let your hands go about a foot away from your body, the palms turned up, feet just slightly wider than hip distance. Let your body drop into the floor, into the mat. Let your feet and your legs relax. Let go of the tension in your abdomen, in your hips, and your back. Empty the hands. Let all your muscles in your arms, your shoulders relax. Relax your neck, your jaw, and your tongue. Empty the palate. Let the eyes soften and go out of focus. Let the inner ears soften and open. Sinuses. All the muscles in your face completely relax. Relax the scalp. Then slowly take a deeper, fuller breath in and out through your nose. Bend your knees and roll over to your right side. Press yourself up to seated. Sit up straight and tall. Bring your palms together. Thank you. Namaste. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me in day one of the challenge. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're in on the challenge with me, I need you to do just a few things. First, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. So I'm going to put all those links in the description below. Second, make sure that you're in on the challenge by signing up on my website. I'll send you daily emails with the videos and little information about what's going on in that video that day. And then the third optional thing that you can do is join the Facebook community group. This is just a great way for us to support each other and feel more connected as a community. The last thing that you can do is invite friends, family members to take the challenge with you. So I truly believe that the more yoga is spread, the better the world is going to be. So I'm going to put that link just below all those other links. You could just send that to your friends and your family. And the last thing that I want you to do is drop a comment below and let me know your intention for taking the challenge with me, whatever it is this year. So there's many of you guys who are coming back, many of you for the first time doing the challenge with me. So I want to hear about what your intention is. And always make sure to hit the like button on the video. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.